Hey guys, it's Jim at Motor and Rehab Ranch, and my son got lost on this dead-end road and said, "Hey, I saw a GMC down there." So Jay and I had a couple of minutes. And said, "Let's go see if we can find that thing." And it turns out, introduce yourself.
Hey, Rich Keenis, ranch hand.
Ranch hand, less than a mile away from my house. Isn't that amazing? That's cool. So tell me what you got going on here, man.
So, doing a lot of things, and we're going to try to get it on the road this summer. It runs,
How long have you had it?
Runs fine. Had it for about 4 years now.
4 years. Okay.
Bought it up in Virginia, up in the kind of the hills and mountain area. And
what year is it?
76.
Yeah, 76, 23, 22. So that means this is a late 76.
Yeah, if you can see, looking in here, I've got the whole AC system out.
Great idea.
Redoing the AC system.
Doesn't work.
Doesn't work with it. So I'm redoing that. Got a whole design going.
Cool.
You can see I'm going with the
alumina. Is
Yep.
this the new one that Frank? What's the guy's name?
His son
Yeah.
is taking over the business now.
Is this one of his sons?
Yes.
Did it come with the motor?
It did not.
Okay, in the motor. Let me explain why. Okay.
Henderson.
Yeah.
Henderson?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ken
that's
Henderson.
it. That's it.
I think he did a great job at making this, but here's the negative, and it's not a big negative. But the motor that goes on here is an electric motor. The highest failure rate devices in electronics are motors and relays, right? Well, it's a weatherproof motor. It ain't waterproof.
It ain't waterproof.
No, and when it rains,
It gets a little damp.
yeah. I had a guy. I put one on this one guy's coach, and he was in Sebastian. He called me. He says, "Jim, the wipers went crazy. They just started going off for I don't know what's going on. They're just possessed because it went in full. It's bam, 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 bam. Shorted out. The motor shorted out. So what I would do when you get the motor, you're gonna go to a auto parts store and buy it.
I got one. Yeah. I'm gonna rubberize the stew out of it. Absolutely.
Bonus. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. It is a good thing. Jeff still is rebuilding those pumps, and the pumps are, I had the same wiper motor that I had on my 60 Imperial. Same motor, the hydraulic thing.
Really?
And the Imperial had a button you could push and it would do it once.
Ah, nice.
Which you could do that, just a mechanical thing, but it's an old thing. And this really, if you're going to do all of it, and I'm glad that his son picked it up, because it was a good design. It was a nice thing,
Yeah, it is a nice design.
And you've got adjustments on it, it's pretty cool. Well, I'm glad you got that. Cool.
So you can see I've got a little steering there.
Yeah.
Don't have much booty
that boot
down there anymore.
Yeah. I did a video set on that.
Yeah, oh yeah. I watched all your videos. They're all great.
Where did you find this?
This was in the hills outside of Roanoke, Virginia, about 25 minutes outside of Roanoke.
I see.
And
the guy that had it before you, how long did he have it?
he had it he said about 18 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So let's see, what else am I doing? I did the Jeff Serum quad bag back here.
Yeah, that one. What you want to watch for on this, and what he's done is reinforced it. But right here, okay, this bag, they move like this, and there's tension right here because the bags want to twist. So you want to watch it right there.
Okay.
But the good news is the bags are replaceable. It does act just like the original one, where if you lose it, it all goes down. But there's some stuff coming in the future.
Well, I know.
There's some stuff. There's some stuff coming. Matter of fact, the thing that I did on that red thing, where like right now I have no air; it's on the ground.
Right.
But the tires aren't touching the wheel liners, and it'll work with that system too. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. There's a lot of things that we had on the books when we closed up. And after a year, I've been able to start picking them up. Ranch hands, other ranch hand stuff have some talents. And I said, where were you before? But they're coming up, and we're starting to do some of the projects, and this is one of them. So.
Always a lot of good products. So
Yeah.
one of the things that
Say hi.
Goodbye.
Bye, Janie.
Okay.
You got to be more clear when you ask me to do
I
something.
didn't know if you wanted me to keep going. That's all.
Well, yeah. What the heck?
Okay.
I mean, we're just going at it.
So,
Whenever you're asking a question, be very clear.
one of the first things I did, I pulled all the windows off.
Cool.
And I redid all the butyl tape behind them, cleaned the whole thing, rebutyl them, put them all back in.
Awesome.
Because that got rid of all those leaks.
Yeah. See, you got the
You
rail
see,
off.
I got my
right
rail lying down here.
there. Yeah.
So of course,
You
I've got so many broken screws that, so I gotta get in
I'll
and
tell
redo
you how to
that.
do that. Right? You
Yeah.
have air? You
Yep.
have air
Oh, yeah.
compressor?
Yep.
Cut off. I got a cut off wheel. I'll learn it.
Oh, okay.
Well, cool.
Well, I gotta show you my dash I've redone.
Yeah. Where is it?
So it's, believe it or not, right now.
Come on.
You can see right here. It's not in the cover.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here you can come in the backyard.
Yeah. See, you cut the middle out too, right?
You want me to come in there?
Yeah, come on.
Oh. With
Hey guys,
this?
this is how it is. We end up with, we find a motorhome. We end up with all this stuff.
So I got
Hey, buddy. Hey, how you doing? Ah, all right.
way too many projects. So
Hi
this is
there.
my
Wow.
my training.
Yeah, yeah. Look at that. All right. Come on, bud.
Here's my dash. And I'm
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Not the wires.
Come on, this baby. Yeah.
I like your beach.
So
So how did you have this done?
so
Stick on? Stick on?
Yeah, they're all water transfer decals.
Cool.
And then it's just cleared over.
I love this.
Yep, these are, I went with these are, you can get them, they're Space Shuttle switch guards. You
Oh,
can get them online.
cool.
So like
I like
$2
that.
a piece.
I like that. That's a
It
great
just kind
look.
of gives it a neat look. I wanted it kind of a, old school.
And it's got, these are the old school, these Stuart Warners.
Yeah.
This is a classical Stuart Warner
Called
gauge
the
set.
green line gauges. This is a attack out of a 62 Oldsmobile Starfire.
Cool, tack back type of
It's
thing.
kind of a neat, yeah. So
That's neat.
Really, the only gauge I'm keeping is the original speedometer. I took it apart and kind of cleaned it up and redid the
Looks good.
handle on it there.
Yeah,
So,
that's fantastic.
like a lot of them, we get pieces all over the place as you're going through it. I get so many,
Using your transformer as a power supply?
yeah.
I love it. No, this is,
Oh yeah, here's my motor.
yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Yeah, just all the little spots in that motor right along in here.
Yeah.
This is the motor for his wiper system, electric motor. Nice system. Weather pack connector here, is pretty nice, but I'd run a bead around this and around this motor piece right here and around this section here. Yeah. Cool.
So
Man.
lots of projects.
Yeah, I like it. That's my shop too. I did a talk at Toastmasters, and the question was, what are you doing with your life now? And chickens, cool. What are you doing with your life now? And I told them I'm piddling.
Yeah,
And they
exactly.
all went, huh? I said,
That's the
piddling
best.
is doing something that no one else knows that needs to be done. And even when it's done, they still wouldn't have any idea that it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, this is great. This is great. Yeah, DVM, fine. Man. Yeah, you got it all here, brother.
Yeah. So that's
Look at the chickens.
Yeah, we got
Oh,
some
yeah.
chickens out here.
little frame rangers.
They stay here?
Yeah. Here's kind of backyard.
That's fantastic.
Got a little chicken coop
How
on
long have
the
you had
side.
chickens?
I've had them for about a year now. Get 4 eggs a day.
Wow.
Really?
It's just perfect.
Wow. That's perfect. Well, look, it's fantastic.
I'm
I'm
Oh man, I'm glad you guys
see that
stopped
you're
by.
right here. You'll have to come over to the ranch. My house was the Roadrunner's house. We've done everything from Fern Creek to Gatlin to Bumby to Michigan. It was the Grove owner's house.
Huh.
It's 100 years old. All this wasn't here. It was all Grove. And they grew it. So we had this old house. And this is a wonderful neighborhood. How long have you lived here?
We've been here 32 years now.
Mm-hmm.
Quite a while.
I've been here 44.
You know, I've got a great question for you, Jeff.
All right, let's hear it.
I'm sure somebody else has come across this. So I redid the whole front end, pulled put all new bushings, everything, pressed them in.
Cool.
When I started, I was so excited. You know, I jacked the thing up, unloaded the torsion bars, pulled everything apart, dropped them. Never marked my screws for setting the torsion bars.
Okay.
Okay. So you can see when I put it back together, I guessed it's too high.
Okay.
You know, so somehow I need to be able to.
No problem. Figure out where you want it to be. Okay. The torsion bar bolt. What did you use to unload the bar? You did a C channel.
I've got a
Little
clip.
C channel. Okay. Well, hook that up. 1/2 inch on the bolt is a 1/2 inch on your height. So get it to where it's flat. You think it's flat. You know how to do that for sure, but you know, you think it's flat. And see where you want to be. Then jack it up, unload it. If it wants to be an inch, go 1/2 inch. Load it back 1/2 inch, less. Let it down. See where it goes. Do them both the same way. That way it'll go down. If your weight is right, and of course you got to weigh the back to see where, blah 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 blah.
Yeah. Yeah. Lots of
But I mean, you could block the back and then just go up and down on the front.
Yeah.
And get it where you want. But to be honest with you, the best way to figure out where it wants to be, the drive shaft has to come right out of the CV, right into the knuckle. The drive shaft needs to be straight.
Makes sense.
Period. That's it. And whatever you have there, the back is 1.5 inches to 2 inches below it.
Okay.
So whatever you do to the front, you get that to be where it wants to be. It's happy. 1.5 inches to 2 inches low, that's right height. Now you take it down even, Big 10 over here. Okay, but there's a guy over on John Young Parkway that my uncle told me to go to 20 years ago. He's still there. After you get that aligned, or you get it the right height proper, he goes and does a thrust alignment, $100. Done.
Okay. Perfect.
So I'll help you find it. It's great. Got a ranch in close by.
Yeah.
Well, that's fantastic.
I
Well,
always have a bunch of questions for you.
Yeah.
I've always got a lot of good ideas for more videos for you.
yeah, absolutely. Well, I've got a place on the camera of ideas, and this year we're if you pull it up, do you watch it on YouTube or Patreon?
Normally I pull it up on Patreon.
Good.
But I can't give you a thumbs up or anything on Patreon, so I switch over to YouTube and give you
Well,
a thumbs up.
what I'm going to be doing is, and I talked to this editor gal I've got, is the Patreon now is going to be where everything is, and YouTube is going to be supporting it. But everything won't be on YouTube.
Okay.
Everything will be on Patreon, and Patreon has more things that I can add to and do stuff with. YouTube, they just post it. So I'm still going to have, there's 400 videos there on YouTube. Man, unbelievable. But it's gonna shift. So you're looking on Patreon. That's where you need to go.
Okay. Perfect.
This evening I'm doing one video telling the YouTube guys to go to Patreon, and then this evening I'll do the Patreon video about the windows. It came out real nice.
Oh, okay. Good.
You've been following that thing about the window and how to, each corner, section and stuff. So that section will be done. So.
Did you see? There's a guy on Facebook right now. I believe they're taking pre-orders to do the big window sets.
Yeah, Jeff Sear. I mean,
yeah.
Jim Kanemato.
Yeah.
stand by if you're real interested in it. What he's do it.
And he
Okay,
said it's not going to be more than 650s instead. I'm like, I'll do 650 on the windows.
We don't know yet, but it's a new manufacturer. The other manufacturer they had made, they got out of the business. All my tooling and everything gone. This new manufacturer, we have a real big control over it, and we're going to be distributing it through Connemara. So I'm not going to be selling it myself per se. I told everybody I didn't want anything to do with anyone's business. I business myself out. But there's so many ideas and things, that we want to keep doing. And this next Windows will be mo better. Okay, and and what Jim is trying to do is to politely push my guys to get on the stick. That's what that's all about. So, but they are coming this year. We will have them, and there's some other really exciting things that we're going to be coming up with this year too. It took me a year to kind of get my feet, and now we got a lot of stuff going on. Well, look, I don't want to run this out too more. Man, it's good to meet you.
Yeah, great stuff.
And
Good to see you.
if you've got a couple hours or something, call me. You can just come on down. I'll show you around.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
1, 2.
See you guys later.